Brynhawn da croeso. Good afternoon and welcome. I'm Professor Dave Phoenix, Vice-Chancellor of the Open University, and by the authority given in the statutes, I declare this congregation open for the conferment of degrees and the presentation of graduands. Distinguished guests, graduands, family and friends, it's my privilege and pleasure to welcome you all to the Open University's degree ceremony today. I'm also delighted to welcome to the ceremony our special guests, key supporters, and many people who have helped support the university moving forward. Each year, the Open University awards a range of qualifications that you've all worked hard for, from certificates of higher education to doctorates. For more than 50 years, the OU has been presenting graduands for their qualifications at some ceremonies like this one today. For my colleagues, and certainly for me, these ceremonies are the highlights of our year because they're celebrating your success. The ceremonies are held throughout England as well as in Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland and the Republic of Ireland. And once you, our graduands, cross this stage, you'll become graduates of one of the largest universities in Europe and one with an extraordinary scale, scope and reach. The success of this university is down to what our graduates achieve, not just the qualifications that you've earned and are being presented with today, but the difference that you will make with those qualifications in the future. It goes without saying that today is an important occasion in the life of you, our graduands, and also your families, loved ones and supporters, as well as for the university and my colleagues. This is a day of celebration. So can I ask that as each graduand crosses the stage to become a graduate, that everyone applauds to celebrate their success. Can I ask at the start if all our graduands that are able to could stand? And to start today's ceremony, let's all give a great round of applause for these wonderful people. Can I also suggest that if people are posting messages or photos on social media, that you add the hashtag #OUFamily so that other members of the OU community can share in the celebration of your success today. Today's ceremony will begin with the presentation of those graduates who've gained higher degrees, postgraduate diplomas, postgraduate certificates, and first degrees of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Engineering, and Bachelor of Laws. These will be presented by Dr. Scott Mackenzie, Assistant Director for Learning Skills and Innovation at the OU Wales. We will then continue our presentation of graduates with those who have gained Bachelor of Science degrees, foundation degrees, diplomas of higher education, and professional graduate certificates in education. I will then conclude the ceremony with a short address to the graduates, but now I call upon Dr. Mackenzie to present our graduates to you. Thank you.
I think somebody just asked if we're going now, and I hate to say, but there's a little while to wait. Is-ganghellor, cyflwynaf I chi graddedigion sydd wedi ennill graddau uwch a thystysgrifau ôl raddedig ac sydd wedi gallu mynychu heddiw. Vice-Chancellor, I shall now present graduates who have gained higher degrees, postgraduate diplomas, and postgraduate certificates and have been able to attend here today. Cyflwynaf I chi am roedd doethuriaeth mewn iechyd a gofal cymdeithasol am draethawd ymchwil yn dwyn y teitl Profiad Uniongyrchol Goruchwylwyr Relate wrth ddarparu goruchwyliaeth. I present to you for the degree of Doctorate in Health and Social Care for a thesis entitled The Lived Experience of Relate Supervisors of Providing Supervision. Belinda Elizabeth Ford. Ac am radd meistr mewn athroniaeth am draethawd ymchwil yn dwyn y teitl datblygu Elisa proteinau ricetiaidd ailgyfunol ar gyfer diagnosis o rickettsia cyflwynaf, and for the degree of Master of Philosophy for a thesis entitled Development of Rickettsial Recombinant Proteins ELISA for Rickettsia Diagnosis, I present a teacher local. Cyflwynaf am radd meistr yn y celfyddydau mewn hanes celf. I present for the degree of Master of Arts in History, Rachel Burns. Am radd meistr yn y celfyddydau mewn ysgrifennu creadigol, cyflwynaf. For the degree of Master of Arts in Creative Writing, I present Beverly Lucas. Derek Monkton. Kyra Ward. Am rad meistr yn y celfyddydau mewn llenyddiaeth Saesneg cyflwynaf. For the degree of Master of Arts in English Literature, I present Rochelle Griffiths. Am rad meistr yn y celfyddydau agored cyflwynaf. For the degree of Master of Arts Open, I present Royce Murphy. Gillian Wall. Am rad meistr mewn gweinyddu busnes cyflwynaf. For the degree of Master of Business Administration, I present Lei Guan. Am rad meistr mewn gweinyddu busnes rheoli technoleg cyflwynaf. For the degree of Master of Business Administration, Technology Management, I present Leanne Daniels. Am rad meistr mewn addysg cyflwynaf. For the degree of Master of Education, I present Kerry Llywellyn. Am rad meistr yn y gwyddorau mewn mathemateg cyflwynaf. For the degree of Master of Science in Mathematics, I present Paul Bennett. Am rad meistr yn y gwyddorau agored cyflwynaf. For the degree of Master of Science Open, I present Caitlin Broom Janaway. Sarah Plenty. Danielle Williams. Am rad meistr yn y gwyddorau mewn psycholeg cyflwynaf. For the degree of Master of Science in Psychology, I present Melanie Mallinson. Am rad meistr yn y gwyddorau mewn meddwl systemau ar waith cyflwynaf. For the degree of Master of Science in Systems Thinking in Practice, I present Kat Potts. Andrew Ware. Am rad meistr yn y gwyddorau mewn rheoli technoleg cyflwynaf. For the degree of Master of Science in Technology Management, I present Dyfrig Davis. Am ddiploma o raddedig mewn gwaith cymdeithasol cyflwynaf. For postgraduate diploma in social work, I present Gabriella Melton. Leah Thorne. Ac am raf dystysgrif addysg I raddedigion Cymru cyflwynaf. And for postgraduate certificate in education Wales, I present Asila Abdo. Charlotte Archer. Clara Bird. Callie Campbell. Devon Davis. Kirby Davis. Kerry Hughes. Danielle Lacey Davis. Emma Richards. Emma Kate Roberts. Laura Sadler. Jodie Sawyer. Hannah Thomas. Chloe Louise Uzzell. Sarah Jane Walters. Georgia Wickham. Is-ganghellor, cyflwyna fi hi graddedigion sydd wedi ennill graddau baglor yn y celfyddydau, baglor mewn peirianneg a baglor yn y gyfraith, a sydd wedi gallu bod yn bresennol heddiw. Mae manylion llawn y pwnc wedi'n hargraffu yn mewn ysodiad yn y rhaglen seremoni. Vice-Chancellor, I shall now present graduates who have gained Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Engineering, and Bachelor of Laws degrees, and have been able to attend here today. The full subject details are printed in the insert within the ceremony programme. Cyflwynaf am rodd baglor yn y celfyddydau. I present for the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Farouk Abid. Hafsa Abuka. Laura Atkins. Megan Bassett. Kathy Bell. Anne Bennett. Melissa Blenko. Sarah Blizzard. Heather Bolt. Sophie Barron. Maisie Bratchell. Jan Brockenshire. Cariad Brown. Tally Buck. Michaela Chaplin. Olivia Coles. Philip Colling. Shannon Cook. Bethan Cooper. Jocasta Curtis. Sian Louise Daly. Holly Davis. Sophie Davis. Dominique Declare. Caitlin Derrick. Courtney Devine. Jordan Dodd. Heidi Dowling. Rehab Albacree. Rebecca Enticott. Katrin Evans. Donna Evans. Hannah Evans. Jennifer Evans. Lewis Fackrell. Lucy Frost. Charlotte Gatt. Emily George. Amy Goddard. Laura Goff. Katie Griffin. Maria Griffiths. Radislav Gulas. Megan Hamer Evans. Georgia Harding. Craig Hargest. Claire Hawkins. Joy Noel Hay. Sharon Heyer. Emily Hitchin. Johnny Hitchins. Katie Hodgson. Molly Horsley. Arios Hughes. Glyn Jenkins. Susan Jenkins. Calvin Jones. Pamela Jones. Peter Jones. Victoria Jones. Michelle Jordan. Scarlett Jordan. Bethany Locke. Robin Leatham. William Leach. Candice Lewis. Charlotte Lewis. Gareth Lloyd Richards. Sophia Lovering. Jodie Manchip Brees. Sarah Marshall. Chloe Martin. Erin McCabe. Christy Ann Miles. Carla Jane Miller. Kirsty Lee Jones. Kimberly Moore. Lindsay Morgan. Sarah Morris. Tammy Mountain. Jonathan Murray. Amy Nash. Jack Newman. Kim Nichols. Alice O'Mell. Dean Owens. Anna Palmieri. Sophie Phillips. Martina Pushkina. Isabel Powell. Angharad Rees. Sarah Rees. Charlie Reed. William Reynolds. Spencer Rhodes. Teresa Roberts. Megan Schlogel. Beth Shepherd. Morgan Simmons. Lisa Sinnott. Calvin Siziba. Alison Stokes. Dion Stone. Keely Stretch. Elizabeth Taylor. Jasmine Taylor. Laura Thomas. Kerry Tumulty. Caitlin Viari. Adam Watkin. Paul Wesley. Declan Williams. Kelly Williams. Katie Winch. Michelle Workman. Amradd Baglor mewn peirianneg cyflwynaf. For the degree of Bachelor of Engineering, I present Evan James. Pete Lamport. Ac Amradd Baglor yn y gyfraith cyflwynaf. And for the degree of Bachelor of Laws, I present Matthew Blake. Sophie Bressington. Wayne Cowley. Nicholas Hodges. Basharat Javid. Isabel Power. Ingrid Pritchard. Lady Brooke Reynolds. Is-ganghellor, I barhau I gyflwyno graddedigion, byddaf nawr yn cyflwyno'r rhai sydd wedi ennill baglor yn y gwyddorau, graddau sylfaen a ddiploma addysg uwch, a sydd wedi gallu bod yn bresennol heddiw. Mae manylion llawn yn pwnc wedi'n hargraffu yn y menysodiad yn y rhaglen ceremony. Vice-Chancellor, continuing the presentation of graduates, I shall now present those who have gained Bachelor of Science degrees, foundation degrees, and diplomas of higher education, and have been able to attend here today. The full subject details are printed in the insert within the ceremony programme. Cyflwynaf, Amradd Baglor yn y gwyddorau, I present, for the degree of Bachelor of Science, Georgina Allen. Nicole Armstrong. Megan Atkins. Rob Bailey. Nikki Baird-Murray. Lisa Baker. Simona Balasan. Beatrice Barber. Luke Blair. Amanda Britton. Jenny Brophy. Chloe Bryant. Ross Bull. Amity Carr. Jack Karen. Harry Chainer. Amanda Chorley. Courtney Cope. Rachel Coppin. Gabriella Costa. Matthew Cotton. Joseph Cunningham. Elaine Davis. Yohani Davis. Lucy Davis Clark. Caroline Dorr Smith. Denise Deasy. Jane Dickinson. Catherine Dew. Matthew Delahan. Katie Dyer. Sharon Dyer. Natasha Ellswood. Abigail Ensor. Jessica Evans. Millie Evans. Sam Evans. Carl Farley. Anthony Flockton. Daniel Flynn. Sioned Elin Ford. Paul Galt. Alice Giddings. I'm going to pause for a minute to give our grads time so they don't feel like they're running across the stage when they get here. Ricardo Gomez de Almeida. Amanda Good. Shay Griffin Shepherd. Sarah Griffiths. Chloe Hall. Emma Hall. Gemma Harrison. Mavanwi Hegarty. Melanie Heitkamp. Jennifer Henry. Claire Hayward. Stephanie Hill. Kirsty Hilton. Perry Louise Hobbs. Joanna Humphreys. Zoe John. Taylor Kent. Kirsty Jones. Sophie Jones. Michaela Lees. Suzanne Longman. Samuel Markham. Marilyn McLean. Nina Mills. Toby Mosdale. Colton Murphy. Bernard Marungu. Gwenllian Maya Peggy. Alison Powell. Dawn Powell. Catherine Rees. Amy Revel. Ashley Reynolds. Hannah Rice. Beth Roper. Lucy Rosewell. Louisa Ruddle. Alma Sagi Poli. Amy Louise Sears. Victoria Shelley. Olivia Silver. Sharmi Smiles Duffy. Kylie Suarez. Alina Stefan. Carolyn Stenner. Donna Thomas. Karen Thomas. Louise Trott. Stacey Uller. Hayley Walker. Joseph Ward. Zach Ward. Lauren Wheeligan. Billy Louise Hewell. Rebecca Whitehead. Cara Williams. Sophie Williams. Joanna Wilson. Salim Yamin. Lorita Zamet. Amrad Sylvain Cyflwynaf. For a foundation degree, I present Kira Dahlgren. Sarah Holland. Am Diploma Addysg Uwch Cyflwynaf. For the Diploma of Higher Education, I present Audrey Cobbold. Sophie Downer. Ella Evans. Catherine Farr. Elsbeth Michael. Nialana Nare. Laura Reynolds. Angharad Thomas. Rachel Tutton. Susie Webster. Hannah Willington. Ling Yan. Ac am baglor y celfyddydau for the Bachelor of Arts, Holly Kinsey.
As Vice-Chancellor of the Open University, it gives me great pleasure to be here today and to have this opportunity to celebrate your success with you, our graduates. Being an OU graduate myself, I know just how hard it can be studying part-time and also juggling all those other commitments that you will have had to deal with. And I couldn't be prouder of you, my fellow graduates, and what you've achieved in getting here today. I know that pride is shared by my colleagues from across the university, our dedicated associate lecturers and advisors, the expert academics who write the courses, the designers and technologists who bring the courses to life, and of course all the professional services, but between them make the OU what it is, second to none. Can we just pause and thank all those that have worked to help create the educational opportunity that you've had? Now, as I said, I know from experience it will have been tough juggling study and deadlines with all those many other demands. But I have been told, mainly by my wife, that there's one thing harder than being an OU student, and that's living with one while they're studying. So I think we should just also pause and thank all those people who have helped you on your journey. Family, friends, colleagues and supporters who've helped ensure you've got here today. So let's just thank everybody for the support. Now, when the Open University started back in 1969, our pioneering students and staff really were taking a step into the unknown, putting their faith in a university that was going to use new methods of teaching and which was going to be open to everyone. It is now one of the most successful universities in the world, with over 2 million people who've studied with us. Indeed, our focus for delivering for the 21st century has underpinned not only our teaching, but also our research. Whether that's our work leading space exploration with NASA, or the work we've done to support the development of teachers across Africa. Whilst our scale and reach now position us as a globally leading university, it's our students, our alumni, who alongside my colleagues make the OU what it is today. We also, though, have a huge debt of gratitude for the vision of the university's founders. And foremost among those was Jenny Lee, to whom Prime Minister Harold Wilson at the time gave the job of setting up the Open University. Jenny Lee was a woman whose own journey was astounding. From a Scottish mining town to Minister of State, she helped shape what the OU is today. And Jenny Lee believed passionately that the OU had to be a university for everyone, regardless of background, gender, or ethnicity. But she was also adamant that it had to do so while maintaining the highest academic standards possible. You, our graduates, have achieved those standards of scholarship and professional practice by getting your awards today. She was also determined that we would be respected as a research university, making discoveries, inventing new products, enabling us to understand each other better and to live together peacefully without endangering the planet. A vision that now aligns with the way we group our research around key societal challenges. It's this curiosity, be it in education or research, that drives us. And I'm so glad that you chose to join the Open University on that most human of adventures, to learn and to live, as it says on the university crest. Completion of your qualification may seem in some ways to be the end of a journey, but in fact it's really just the beginning. And it's now up to you, our graduates, how you define your next chapter. In the world we face today, with many of the challenges, be they political, technological, society, or environmental, we need people like you, our graduates, to go out and seek to make a difference, no matter how big or how small, no matter what your age or what your background. As you leave today, I hope you'll become an ambassador for the Open University and all that we stand for. Our values for social and environmental justice, our commitment to inclusion and diversity, and above all, our mission to be open to people, places, methods, and ideas. And remember, graduates, you now join a community of university alumni that span the world. You can choose to keep up to date with news, access careers advice, or indeed come back to study. You will always now be a member of the OU family. And I hope you will come back to further study, or that you'll find a way to help support that next generation of students that are following your footsteps and will have the same challenges that you faced. Once again, we are hugely proud of you and thankful to everybody who supported you through your journey. So, would all today's graduates please stand one last time? Family, friends, supporters, let's give this amazing group of people one last huge round of applause for what they've achieved. Really great to see you kept the energy going right till the end. The proceedings of this degree ceremony have now been completed, and I now declare this meeting of congregation closed. I would ask everybody in the auditorium who's able to stand and remain standing until the procession has left the room. Thank you.